Cassie, I gotta say one of the best first sets I've ever seen. That being said, I don't appreciate you gaslighting me about getting walked on a leash in Canada. I like to be naked in the snow, what can I say? I'm all about the shrinkage. Alright, your next comedian is something of what we would call a gypsy queen, if you would.
Thank you.
Meaning that she's permanently unhoused by choice, not by circumstance, or drug abuse, or actually maybe a little bit of drug abuse, but she's still funny. Anna Mae, everybody!
Thanks, Gwen. You know, you make fun of homeless people, but you should put your feet in their shoes, even if they're not wearing any. I think MMA for you stands for Mixed Masculine Adoration. My name's Anna. How are you guys? I used to be an alcoholic. Now I only drink when I do comedy. That's why I go to 5 open mics every week. But I'm not sleeping with other comics anymore because they make my pussy feel funny. I used to be kind of a freak, though. I used to be really freaky because I was into anal. But that's behind me now. Because I'm a grown-up. I'm very mature. But yeah, I am a nomad. I've been living out of a van for 4 years. Some people ask me what van life is like, and I tell them it's a lot to unpack. And some people are like mad at me for living out of a van, and I'm like, don't be mad at me. I'm a nomad. I'm nomad too for living in a house. But yeah, so I just flew down here from New England, and boy, are my arms tired. Just kidding, I drove. But yeah, my parents are really supportive of my lifestyle. My dad's Jewish. He came from Jewish immigrants. He kind of represents the American dream. He built his business up from nothing, and then left his wife of 40 years for an ex-employee 20 years younger than him. You know, the American dream. But I've always said that he treats his business like a family. Because she used to work for him, guys. Her name is Tanya. I fucking hate her. But yeah, so holidays aren't the same anymore. So I came down to Savannah by myself for Christmas, by myself in hot weather, and it's gonna be fucking great, and fuck the snow, and I'm so happy to be back here. This is actually the first place I ever saw someone do stand-up comedy 15 years ago, when I went to Savannah College of Alcohol and Drugs. It was actually Chris Davison. Yeah, do you remember that night? I don't. Yeah, so I know I'm back in the South because everyone's been just giving me blessings. Nobody blesses you in New England. Everyone's like, have a blessed day, calling me hon, and like calling me love. I just like feeling like everyone's so fucking nice, and it's just been great. But I injured myself because I've been so since I've been living out of a van, I saw some family on Thanksgiving before I left New England, and they were like, you know, I was like, have you guys ever done like a Romeo and Michelle kind of thing at your family events? And been like, yeah, I'm healthy, I'm successful, like lying to your family about shit. So since I live in a van and I do open mics, I told everyone in my family that I'm a nationally touring comedian. So they believe it, they're there for it. My uncle, who's from Boston, was like, we're talking about comedy, and he's like, I hate how everything's so politically correct nowadays. You say the wrong thing and people look at you like you're retarded. And I was like, Uncle Alan, this joke is coming with me to Savannah. Just so you know. His daughter, my cousin Lori, follows me on Instagram. I think she's seen it, but I hope she doesn't show it to him. He doesn't realize how funny he is, honestly. But so in Wilmington, I stopped at an open mic and I busted my good knee. And now that I am limping around, I'm walking the same pace as everyone in the South. And everyone thinks I'm a local, so that's been great. It's like the silver lining of like tearing your meniscus. Yeah, I'm just gonna try this mostly for Emily. So, like I said, my dad's Jewish, and so I'm half Jewish, and my dad, so I tore out my knees because my dad has shitty knees and it's like genetic, so it just like, it's just shitty. And my doctor that did my first 4 ACL replacements on my left knee was German. His name was Dr. Midhofer. So in my head, I was like, I'd never seen the human centipede, but I was like, my doctor was fucked up because he fucked up my leg and he's German. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Yeah. Am I out on a limb? So I used to think of myself as bionic, right? Because I have like titanium in my body, I have screws in my leg. And then I also thought of myself as like a zombie because I've had 4 cadaver ACLs in my leg. So like to make myself feel better about like being made of like spare parts, I was like, I'm a bionic zombie. And it's like cool. And it's like I'm kind of like the corpse bride, but just like single. Y'all want to hear one more joke? Yeah. You guys have been a great room. All the first time comedian chick was fucking awesome. It's been fantastic. Some people ask me if I'm scared to travel alone, and I say no. I've already been raped twice. You know what they say? Lightning never strikes the same place 3 times. If a tree falls in the forest before the Me Too movement, does it make a sound? But don't feel bad. I was like 15 when it happened. It was so long ago. I barely remember it. Y'all have been great. Have a great fucking night, y'all.